Okay, I need you to not get mad at me, because I'm about to say something that I probably shouldn't at a work event. It's just the second I saw you, I literally forgot how to behave like an adult. And you're doing the thing where you look all composed and put together. Like you just stepped out of a calendar for responsible people with their lives together. So, it's not exactly helping. I've never seen you like this. Like, outside of your business clothes. It's messing with my head a little. I'm not exaggerating, I swear. In my mind, you're like permanently wearing a blazer, like it's welded to your shoulders. Even when you're not at work. I've just assumed you go home and sit on the couch in professional attire, answering imaginary emails, quietly judging the world. And now you're standing here in a t-shirt and actual sneakers, looking like a real person who maybe has hobbies and knows what sunlight is. I'm just trying to process it, but it's not really going smoothly. No, I'm not making fun of you. You look good. Like, unfairly good. And I'm saying that in the most respectful way possible. Yeah, I know. You're laughing at me. I can tell you're thinking, you're being dramatic, and you're not wrong, but come on, let me have this. It's a charity walk. I'm allowed to be emotional. It's basically the whole point. No, don't hide your face like that. I saw you smile. You always do that little smile first, like you're trying to pretend you didn't enjoy what I said. And then you look away because you don't want to give me the satisfaction. It's cute. It's also extremely rude, because it makes me want to say more things just to see you do it again. Can we talk about the fact that, like, this is a work charity walk? Like, why is our boss acting like he's the CEO of generosity right now? He's over there shaking hands like he's running for office. I swear to God, if he says teamwork makes the dream work one more time, I'm going to walk directly into the river and just let nature take me. And he's definitely going to say it. I can see it in his posture. He's got that motivational stance. He's ready to just fucking let it out. Yes, you know the one where he like stands with his feet apart like a superhero. And he looks into the distance like he's contemplating leadership. It's quite terrifying, actually. You know what's worse though? The second he posts about this on LinkedIn, he's gonna write something like, "So proud of my team for showing up and giving back." Like, he didn't spend all last week asking us to circle back on the same 10 emails. We should start a bingo card. Synergy, culture, family, proud, grateful. If he hits all 5 in a row, we should be able to leave early on Monday. Like, that should be our prize. Hey, jokes aside, how are you feeling about being here? You know what I mean. I know you. Work events make you tense. You do the polite smile, you do the responsible small talk, and you handle it perfectly. But I can always tell you're counting the minutes until you can go back to being alone and peaceful. And honestly, I don't blame you. Honestly, if I wasn't here with you, I'd probably be doing the exact same thing. Just hiding behind a water table and pretending I'm extremely busy. I just wanted you to know that. I'm glad you came. I know you didn't have to. You could have easily said you were busy and nobody would have questioned it. The fact that you're here, that means something. Even if you're gonna pretend like it doesn't. Oh my god, already. Come on. Let's start walking before they send out one of those overly enthusiastic coordinators that hurt us like sheep. We can probably stay towards the side. Then we can talk and you don't have to do the whole work social thing too intensely. And if anyone tries to pull you into some forced team bonding conversations, I'll rescue you. I mean, I'm pretty good at acting. I'll fake an injury. You know, I'll say I twisted my ankle, create a little distraction. I'm quite talented, you know? It's true. I don't know why you don't believe me, it's true. Now would be the perfect chance to show it off. Hey, okay. You know what else is messing with me? Your hair. I've only ever seen it in office mode where it's like all neat and controlled, like it's following policy, and today it's softer. Like you actually woke up and lived a human life before coming here. You're doing it again, by the way. That look. The please stop talking look. I can't, I'm sorry. You look too good. You can't just spring this on me with no warning and expect me to behave. Also, are you drinking water? No, don't say I will. I mean, have you actually been drinking? Well, you can't blame me. You strike me as the kind of person who forgets basic survival. Especially when you're busy and worried about everything else. You'll push through everything and then later you'll act shocked when your body is like, hey, you forgot I exist. Sometimes you need to take care of me, by the way. Okay, okay. That's fine. A little is at least a start, but I want you to keep sipping while we talk. Small sips. I'm not trying to nag you. I'm just trying to keep you from melting into the pavement. And before you argue, yes, I know you're capable. You're the most capable person in every room you walk into. That's the problem. You know what I mean. You don't ever let yourself be the person who needs anything. You'll take on all the tasks nobody wants to do, and you'll volunteer for stuff that isn't even your responsibility. And you'll do it with this calm face like you're totally fine. Even when you're not. Which is impressive, but also you don't always have to be impressive. Sometimes you can just be okay. We're like 10 minutes in and you're already getting pink. I'm not saying it's cute. Okay, maybe it's a little cute. But I'm also saying it because it means you're getting hot. And you're doing the thing where you pretend that you're not. You're still smiling, you're still talking, but your eyes are slightly different, like you're focusing on keeping yourself steady. Tell me the truth. Are you starting to feel dizzy? Even a little? Okay. That little pause before you answered is all I needed. You're not slick. You think you're slick, but I know you. Come on. We're taking a break in the shade. No debate. No, I'm not arguing with you about your health in the middle of a park. If you want to be stubborn, you can be stubborn after you sit down and try to cool off. Come on, there are trees over here. We'll step off the path for like 5 minutes. Nobody's gonna die if you don't finish the walk at full speed. It's not like this is the Olympics. Come here. Yes, right here. Sit down. Yes, I'm serious. Sit down. Your legs can stop walking. It's allowed. Good. Breathe with me. Just slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth. I know it sounds cheesy, but it actually helps. And you look like you're trying to power through instead of letting your body do what it needs to do. There you go. There, that's better. Look at me for a second. Just so I can see your eyes. Yeah, okay. You're still here. You're just overheated. Alright, here's some water. Small sips, don't chug. Chugging will always make it feel worse. Here, you can take my bottle, I don't care. Just drink. Good, like that. You know, this is exactly what I mean. You'll do everything for everyone else. But you won't stop for yourself until someone basically forces you. No, I don't love that. Not because it makes you a bad person. Because it doesn't. It makes you, you. It makes you reliable. It makes you strong. But it also makes me feel like you think you have to earn rest. Like you have to deserve taking care of yourself, and you don't. You're allowed to just exist and be okay. And sit under a tree without feeling guilty about it. Yeah, I can tell you want to argue. I'm doing that little inhale like you're about to give me a professional rebuttal. Don't. Not today. Today you're gonna let me be annoying just for a minute. Because I'm worried about you. And I don't want to watch you turn into a quiet little mortar in front of our coworkers. I'd never let you live it down, for one. And for two, I care. That's the real reason. Hold on, I can tell your neck is hot. Here, give me your wrist. No, I'm not being weird. I'm checking on you. Just trust me. Okay, your pulse is a little fast. That's normal when you're overheated. Not dangerous, but means your body's working extra hard, so we're gonna help it. I brought one of those little instant cold packs. Don't ask me why. I just did. I think I have the soul of a dad in a minivan inside of me. Here, I'm gonna press it gently against the back of your neck. Tell me if it's too cold. Yeah, I know. It's shocking, but breathe through it. It's going to help. There you go. Good job, good job. Yeah, okay, don't do that. And don't make that face. I didn't mean it like that. I just slipped out. I mean, you're sitting there looking all soft and overheated and stubborn, and my brain is not functioning normally. I can't even fucking talk. Just keep breathing. I'm not trying to make this weird. I'm trying to make you feel better. You know what's kind of hilarious? If anyone from the office saw us like this, under a tree, sitting close, me hovering over you like a personal nurse, they'd lose their minds. They'd be like, wow, so this is what synergy looks like. And our boss would definitely try to turn it into a motivational moment. He'd be like, look at the way we support one another. This is culture. God, I hate him a little. In a professional way. There. That smile. That's what I wanted. Okay, you're coming back. How's your head? You feeling less floaty? Good. Okay, that's progress. Stay here a little longer though. Don't rush it. The goal isn't just not passing out. The goal is actually feeling like yourself again. Can I be honest with you? I'm not saying this to be dramatic. I'm saying it because sitting here with you like this feels quiet. Like we can actually talk without work around us. At the office, you're always in control. You always look like you've thought 3 steps ahead. Even when something stressful happens, you're calm. And everyone relies on you because you never seem like you're struggling. But I've also noticed something else. When you think nobody's looking, you do this thing where your shoulders drop a little. Like you're carrying more than what you want anyone to know, and you don't complain. You don't ask for help. You just keep going. I admire that about you. I do. But it also makes me... It makes me want to take care of you. Not because I think you're weak. You're not. You're probably the strongest person in our department. But because you deserve someone who notices you. Who looks at you and goes, hey, you don't have to handle this alone. Okay, I know, that got a little serious. But you're literally sitting here overheating because you refuse to slow down, so... I feel like I've earned the right to be serious for 30 seconds. Yeah, I hear you. You don't want to look dramatic in front of everyone. That's another thing about you. You'd rather suffer quietly than risk anyone thinking you're messy or needy or imperfect. But listen to me. Nobody worth anything thinks less of you for being human. And if someone does, it's their problem. You're allowed to have limits. You're allowed to sit down. You're allowed to be warm and tired and need water. Doesn't make you less impressive. Makes you real. I want to ask you something. And I want you to know you don't need to answer if you don't want to, but I've been thinking about it for weeks, and sitting here right now, I don't know. It feels like the first moment I've gotten with you where we're not in some fluorescent lit office pretending we don't have hearts. It's about job offers. I mean, I heard about them. It's not a secret. People talk, and also, it's you. Of course you have offers. You're good. You're really good. And everyone knows it, even when they act like they don't. The part that surprised me wasn't that you got offers. It's that you didn't jump immediately. If you wanted to go, you would have. You're not indecisive. You're careful, but you're not indecisive. So the fact that you asked for time made me wonder, what was keeping you here? Yeah, I told myself it was probably responsibility. But you didn't want to leave the team scrambling, and you didn't want to put extra work on anyone. That sounds like you, but I also keep wondering if there was something else. I'm going to say something and then I might regret it, but I want you to hear it anyway. The only reason why I have stayed, and the only reason I didn't take the offer I had handed to me, was because I was hoping I'd get a little bit more time with you. Yeah, I know. That's a lot. And I'm not saying it to pressure you. I'm not saying it like, choose me. I'm not trying to be dramatic or possessive or weird about your career. I'd never do that to you. I'm just saying it's the truth. I'm tired of pretending like it isn't. I've been trying to be professional about you for a long time. I've been trying to keep it in that safe little box where you're just my coworker, and I'm just the guy who makes jokes in meetings, and we occasionally bond over how much we hate our boss for sport. The truth is, it hasn't felt like just coworker for a while. It's been in the small moments, the one nobody else notices, like when you stay after a meeting to ask me if I'm okay, or when you email me something and add a tiny smiley face like you're pretending it means nothing, or when you laugh at my dumb joke even though you're trying to look serious. I told myself I was imagining it, that I was reading too much into it, I was being stupid, but then you do it again and again. I started thinking, what if this isn't just me? What if you feel it too? I kept telling myself, I'll leave, I'll move on, I'll take the new job, I'll be responsible, but every time I got close, I thought about not seeing you every day, not hearing your voice in the hallway, not catching your eye across a meeting table, and it felt wrong. Like leaving without saying anything would be cowardly. So I asked for time. And I told all the companies it was because I wanted time to think, but really I wanted to stay close enough to figure out if I was crazy, or if this thing was real. And sitting here right now with you under this tree, your head still a little warm, your hands in mine, you're letting me take care of you. I don't feel crazy. I feel clear. You don't have to say anything right now. I mean it. I'm not fishing for some perfect response. I just needed you to know. Because if either one of us took one of those offers, I didn't want us to be apart without making at least clear how I felt about you. I wanted you to know that someone here wanted you. Not just for what you do, not just because you're competent and reliable and everybody benefits from you, but because it's you. Hey, you've gone quiet. Talk to me. Even if it's just a nod, even if it's you squeezing my hand a little, I want to know you're okay. Okay, okay. Come here. Just lean on me a little. You don't have to hold yourself up so hard. Yeah, like that. You're still warm, but you're steadier. I can feel it. You're breathing calmer, your hands not shaking as much. Good. This is what happens when you stop trying to be invincible for 5 minutes. The world doesn't collapse. Company doesn't implode. The boss does not spontaneously combust, unfortunately. It's just quiet. And you can just exist. I'm not going to make some big dramatic moment. I'm not trying to stand up and announce it in front of everybody. I'm not going to do some grand gesture where I run after you in slow motion. It's not me. I don't even think you'd like that. You get embarrassed. Pretend you didn't. But you would. So I'm keeping it small. Keeping it real. I like you. I've liked you, and I'm not pretending to hide it anymore. And the best part is, now that I've said it out loud, I don't feel like I'm holding my breath. Yeah, I can tell you're overwhelmed. It's okay. You don't have to decide your whole life under a tree at a work charity walk. That'd be insane, even for us. But, can I ask you something? After this is over, after we finish the walk, after the forced group photos, after our boss posts about gratitude like he's Mother Teresa, can I take you out? Like, properly. Not work lunch, not accidental coffee, not we ran into each other. A real date. Dinner somewhere quiet. Soft lighting. Somewhere you can relax and not feel like you have to be on. Somewhere you can just be you. And I can just be the guy who gets to look at you without pretending I'm not interested. And before you start spiraling about the job offers, because I know you're about to, listen to me. I support you fully. And I know you would do the same for me. If either of us take another job, I'm sure we'd feel proud. I mean, I know if you took another job, I would be proud of you. I'll miss you like crazy, but I'd be proud. I'm not saying this to trap you here, I'm saying it because I wanted you to know you have something that isn't tied to this office. Something that isn't tied to a title or a team or a boss. Something that could exist even if you leave. Okay, breathe. You're doing that thing where your eyes get soft. You're trying not to show emotion. And I'm going to pretend I don't see it because I don't want you to panic, but I see it. And I'm really glad you're here. Come on, drink one more sip for me. Just one. Good job. Okay, we can stand up slowly now if you feel steady. No rushing. We'll walk back, rejoin the group near the end, and we'll look normal. We'll look professional. We'll look like two coworkers who just took a break in the shade because it's hot. Nobody needs to know we just had life-changing conversations. That can stay ours. 1, 2, and up. Good. Yeah, you're steady. Perfect. Here, stay close to me while we walk. Not because I think you can't handle it, just because I want to. And if you start to feel dizzy again, I'll feel it immediately. And just so you know, I'm not going back to normal after this. I'm not going back to pretending you're just my coworker. That part is done. From now on, I'm going to be honest with you. Quietly, respectfully, but honestly. So, we finish this walk slowly, okay? No hero pace. And after, you and me. No meeting, no boss, no pretending. Just us.